Well, we're starting off on another walk through the heather, looking for a cliff. I think it's a cliff anyway. We'll see when we get there. Thought I'd just take a little pause to take in the scenery. I must admit the Peak District is a beautiful area, which makes me keep coming back time and time again. This is why I like walking in the wilderness, out in nature. You just turn a corner and you spot something like this. Lovely place to sit and contemplate. I feel like I could be alone in the world. Just me and nature. Yeah, what a lovely place. Like I say, when I started on this walk, I was looking for some cliffs. Well, what I've just seen, a little bit of rock, but not really a cliff. I can see some stone in the background there. Maybe that's where I'm looking for. Well, I've definitely found some rocks. Or maybe a bit of a cliff. Oh, look at that. So somebody's come all the way out here to add some graffiti. Can't fathom people who would do something like that. What's the point? That's probably somebody's tag. Ridiculous. Well, I found my cliff. Well, actually it's not a cliff, it's more of a rock face. I would have thought this would be quite a nice place for bouldering and maybe a bit of rock climbing. Nice little space, tucked away, and nobody else here. And no graffiti on this bit. Yeah, if I had my bouldering shoes, my rock climbing shoes, and a bouldering mat, I think I could enjoy a couple of hours here climbing. It's not too high, the ground looks quite level, so if you fall off and you land on your mat, Won't be too painful. And the sun has just come out to give us a really good view of where I am. A beautiful place to have a seat and have a ponder of what to do next. Well, given that it's autumn, I put my coat on. I wish I'd left it in the van now. It's getting quite hot. I was quite secluded in this little area here, surrounded by the rocks and the trees, the sun beaming down. Doesn't get much better than this. I must remember in future, when I'm going on these sort of walks, wear trousers. My legs are getting a bit scratched because I've got shorts on. Another lesson learned. Well, I was looking for a cliff and I think I found one in the background. Let's go a bit closer and have a look. Yeah, that looks more like a cliff to me. I think it's part of the other bit, which I've just seen. But just on a bigger scale. I think this is probably the rock climbing mecca around here. What amazing features on the rock face. Looks a bit precarious. I'm sure some of these holes I can see were probably put in by rock climbers. Another stunning, beautiful area. Always amazes me how nature can get old and survive the strangest places. This would be a beautiful spot for a picnic. And watch the climbers risking life to scale the rock face. Lovely colours, the purple, and we have more rock, cliff face. It's also, it's like the land's just dropped, and God knows how many centuries ago, from the top of the hill, and it's just dropped down and left this behind. And at the bottom we've got a cemetery of the rocks which have fallen down to rest. I should stop waffling along and just let the picture tell the story. The only issue now is how do I get to the top without ropes? Odd looking stone sat on the path. It's nearly circular. Well, I thought if I wandered long enough around the cliff I would find a climber, and I did. Rather him than me. Well, it's been a bit of a scramble so far, but I think I might be getting to the top. I'm hoping this is the right way. I don't want to go all the way back. I've got quite high so far. Quite a long way to fall. And this is my way out. Well, I made it. That was a bit of a scramble getting up that last bit, but I'm now on top of the hill. I can make my way back to the van. Ooh. Yeah, a bit precarious, yeah, in bits there. Being on your own, you have an accident, a bit knackered really. Always be safe, rather than sorry.